Look how adorable these are.
I must stay conscious through the madness and chaos, so I call on my angel.
Morning, guys. I'm rushing to go to the Mayo Clinic. I am getting allergy tested. As you already know, I've been allergy tested already, but at my clinic they only have certain things that they can test for. So I was tested basically like environmental, so like trees, leaves, grass, mold. What else is there? Some of the animals, like the basics, cats, dogs, fish. But they don't have any foods and like food allergy testing, and they don't have like fragrance, stuff like that. So I decided to go back to Mayo Clinic for that, since I have seen the allergy doctor there about mast cell, and they basically said don't come back to see them, like I just wasted their time. So I'm going somewhere else. That's a whole different story. So let's go in the other room. I have to brush my hair real quick. So I made an appointment with the Mayo Clinic, and they decided to see me to do testing for what am I getting tested for? For food. Sorry, I gotta prop you up here, and I know I'm not, you guys can't see me very well. So yeah, so for food, and then they're like, well, can you send us the information, like your paperwork from your other doctor who did the allergy testing, so we know what you've been tested for? So I get that over to him. It takes 2 weeks because of all this, like, oh, we haven't received it, and then the first company is saying we mailed it and faxed over it while we were on the phone with you, and it just didn't get to him. When I finally does, my doctor in Mayo Clinic goes, not really my doctor, I only seen her once, and she's the one that kicked me out, saying like, why waste her time? I shouldn't even be there for whatever. So she's like, well, what are your symptoms? And I'm like, the same thing I've already told you. It's not like I'm having symptoms necessarily. You know, I'm trying to like not say mast cell because doesn't want to hear it. You know, some doctors don't believe in it, whatever. So I'm just trying to get to her, just basically saying that my doctor is nervous that I might be allergic to other things, and can we just do the testing? And she goes, so I'm like, all right, maybe if I tell her if I have rashes, it'll push her. So I basically tell her that I don't get rashes, but I get really red and hivey and problems eating, which I do have that, and I faint from fragrances, which is very true. And I thought that would have been like, oh, there's got to be something going on, when it's only when I'm around fragrance and smells and going into stores, like an Ulta, Sephora. It's purely, you know, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's got a lot of smells in a sense. And basically she emailed me back and says, we can definitely do the food allergy testing, but I really don't think we're at the right place for you to get tested for, you know, fragrances. I go, what the hell? So now I had to make a new appointment. So basically my appointment today is for food allergy, all in Mayo, just for that, because they don't believe I should see another doctor for the fragrance, because that makes complete sense, which is really what I wanted to see. I don't really care about the food as much, but I feel like maybe get that done too, since I'm allergic to everything. And then I called my original clinic and says, hey, does, you know, Mayo said that if I want to do fragrance allergy testing, I don't get that done in allergy, I get that done in dermatology. Is it the same case with you guys? And they go, actually it is the same case. I go, oh, so you guys do other testing, it's just in a different department. You guys didn't say that. You guys said you don't do it. You guys don't have it. And they go, yeah, some doctors don't know, or some front desk don't know. So she goes, well, we only do it in one town, which is not nearby, but it's not far. I've been there before. So tomorrow I go back to my clinic to a different location, and I get allergy tested by a dermatologist for the fragrance, smoke, and things like that.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful.
Alright guys, so I just seen a dead cat on the side of the road, and I got pretty decently far, but I can't just let him sit there knowing he's going to get smashed over and over and over again by somebody's car. So I'm going to pull him over to the side of the street. There he is. This is so sad. So, yeah, I just can't let him be just chilling here. It's just way too sad for me. So I have tons of cars looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm going to pull over a cat. And, yeah. Oh, it's so sad. Look, guys. Look at him. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see him, but there he is. So he was right here in the middle of the street, like right here. So I just basically pulled him over to safety in hopes that no one will smash his body until you don't even notice it's a cat. This is really sad. So I'm in the store, and remember I said I was going to come back and buy these here, so exciting, and thigh-high socks, and they have pictures of like medical stuff. So excited. There is one other pair of footsies like these, but they're not exactly what I am looking to get right now, but maybe next time. So so we are in the elevator. We are headed up to the 15th floor for my allergy testing. And oh my god, I'm so excited about my socks. That is a win.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
So it baffles me because you go into an allergy department and, you know, they say don't wear fragrance, no deodorant, no hairspray, etc. That's also why I don't bring freckles with me, because I want to be respectful for those who are allergic to dogs. I'm allergic to dogs, but I am like asymptomatic, even though the mast cell, whatever. But the nurse was like, well, we need to not check your weight since we just checked on the 15th, but we need to check like your temperature. And I just got the biggest whiff of like perfume smell. It was so strong. I was like, oh my god. But I'm not wearing my mask because it's a little too small around the ears. I mean, it kills me. So anyway, we got my medications in order because they took them all out and said I only had one medication. So is this your only medication? I'm like, you're missing like 20 of them. So we had to go through that, and now I'm waiting for the doctor, and we will, I guess, hopefully get tested. It's not just like a discussion, and we will figure out what foods I'm allergic to. Supposedly this doctor is phenomenal. But I do want to say, I've been coming here for years now, and each department is different, but I remember coming into this department once before for mast cell, and they were like, no, you don't have mast cell, like, you wasted our time. But out of all the departments, I don't know why this part of the building, or maybe even this floor, is so old-fashioned. So one, we have not just like the wood walls, which is old-fashioned, but they're old wood walls. This is old, but they're all like this. But look, it's cork flooring, and look at this, the table. It is so old-fashioned, like, this room is just really old-fashioned. It's pretty bad. He's here.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I am pissed the fuck off. As soon as I got in there, I mean, months to see this doctor, lots of hassle to go and see him, just for him to say that my symptoms I'm having don't deal with being allergic to foods. And if we do tests, you most likely will be allergic to something, but that's not telling me, that's not the reason why you are having your symptoms. And basically, I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do for you. I'm used to asking a lot of questions, in which I did, so that I wouldn't have to experience this. So basically what I'm saying is, I don't know where I am, is that he basically said that I'm not allergic because, you know, I'd be in the hospital. And I was like, okay, got it. But you guys could have told me this, you know, every time I've called, every time I had questions, and you guys refused to answer. You guys give me, yes, you can, yes, we can, yes, yes, yes. And he goes, well, yes, we can, you know, test you, but, you know, the symptoms you're having are because you're allergic to food. And I go, so I guess in my head, I just kept telling myself, all right, I understand, but also frustrated because I don't live right in town. Yes, I don't live out of state, but I have to travel 2 hours one way. So that's 4 hours round trip. And then today, because it was so packed, the first ramp was closed. The second ramp was open, but because there was 2 semi trucks sending off or dropping off a delivery, the way they parked and set up was parking like a normal car. They parked like all crooked in the main street where Mayo Clinic is. So it's like, you can't do this on this kind of street. You can do it on any side street. So everyone is trying to, you know, get over so they can get into a second ramp. So that was about 45 minutes just in a two we call it street span. So 2 stop signs worth 45 minutes. And then once you get into the ramp, it took another about 30 minutes going around and around looking for a spot. And then to get there, and then, you know, this is the process of having to see the doctor. Just for him to say, I was there for 1 minute for him to say, we can test you, but if you're positive, it's not going to be positive in the sense that you're allergic, or you're going to be negative. And I'm like, so basically you're telling me what's the point? And he goes, kinda. He goes, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. So 4 hours round trip. I've been there since 9:45. It's 10:45, so 1 hour waste. So that's gonna be a total of 5 hours wasted when I could have been home. I am home, but on a good note, I love them. So as you know, hopefully, if you've seen one of my last ones when I was at the Mayo Clinic, one of my last videos, I went to Mayo Clinic and I went to their little store, and I'd never been in it before, and they had ones identical. I hate the word identical because it means complete opposite of what I'm about to say, but they were the same shape as these, and they were the same pink as this here, but in the inside. So it was the exact same two pink shades, exactly the same. And then the pig on them was different. It was more, I don't know, I guess less, I don't honestly remember. I think it was more 3D, like it had like those googly eyes, the plastic in them, and the eyes, the black part moves. And then they had these ones. And then they had these ones here, which I seen at the very end. So, yep, and then they have the bottoms like this, and they're more like boot socks. So I've originally seen the full pink ones that were similar to this, and I was like, I'm buying them. Like, hands down, I'm getting them. And then at the end, I seen these, and I go, ooh. But I was really adamant about getting the other ones, just because. As I was waiting in line, I seen these hanging up, and I go, I'm getting these ones for sure. Like, these are the ones. I just knew it. I like the fact that they're more like boots. These ones just remind me of grannies, like old people, because they're short, and that's what they remind me of, unfortunately. So I 100% knew out of the 3, hopefully I didn't see any more, that I buy these. So I got these ones, and then as I was leaving, I found knee-high and like ankle socks, and I found these ones. So they have like, the all kinds of medical stuff, needles and band-aids and hearts, and like the cross sign that basically means like medical, and pretty much everything you can think about when it comes to nursing and things like that. So yeah, aren't these super cute? And their knee highs. And so I got well, I wanted to get these two, and I said, all right, since I was doing a YouTube channel, a video like vlogging that day, I knew that I would have a memory to get them later. So today I went back and they had these, they had these, they had these, and the original pink ones I wanted. So the choice was, I was for sure getting these because they were different. And it was either these pink ones or the ones I originally wanted. And I think because the face on the other ones were similar to these, I ended up getting these because I loved the fact that it had the sunglasses. And that was a little bit different. So I did want those. Look how cute they are. So, I'm gonna wear these. I'm so excited. The nurse has left and I am all, oh whoa, I have intense lighting right now. I'm all wired up. You can hear my machine in the back on this. Ready? Listen. Oh, with that, my arm is sore. Everybody have an amazing night. Stay zebra strong. Okay, so basically because I have an IV in my arm, I feel like I can't bend it, even though you know you can. And I think I've been getting used to it, but my arm is actually pretty sensitive right now from this particular needle. So I can't really bend it. So we're gonna do stay zebra strong, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.